Makes no sense.
It's more like being like indentured servants.
Yeah.
KSWAM, San Antonio College Radio. This is Urban Sweet D Major, Cheryl Meadow, Dirkish, Wolfman Max Willis. Man, conversations off air. Conversations off air. I mean, I'm seriously. If you haven't joined Cheryl's IG Live to hear what's going on behind the scenes and off air, you're missing a lot of good conversation. So, remedies. How to counteract all of this?
What we're just coming up with is actually making hard physical copies and selling it directly to your fan base now. Shirts, CDs. If you want to make it a CD or tape or something like that, you're gonna have to actually see your return on stuff. We have to go back to the old model or the Master P way of selling out of your trunk.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, or at your shows, selling your album at the show physically and not depending on people to go to Spotify or Bandcamp to buy your stuff, because they're taking a lot of it. And you definitely have to spend money to make that hard stuff, but you'll actually see your return come back in real time instead of months later. Like you were saying, somebody could buy your catalog for $100 off of a Bandcamp, but you receive $20 out of that $100. Like,
yeah, make it make sense.
Or going to these mom and pop shops that sell records and music and getting your music in there and being sold physically there is definitely one of the remedies that Wolfman over here definitely brought up here.
You got to go back to hand and like
The guerrilla marketing.
More or less guerrilla marketing 101. You've got to do it and get out in the community and network with people. You can't expect the days of expecting somebody to do it for you.
Right.
And I'm gonna get signed, and this snappy website came up and I can do this and that and the third really quick. And you gotta stop being lazy. And I'm not saying people are lazy as a whole. Everybody's putting in work, but you gotta go that extra mile. Everybody that I know that's doing it and really doing it on some kind of level and getting paper are hustling it on their own. They're making their own connections. They're doing their own tours. They're talking to the bar owners. They're talking to the record stores. They're getting to know who the manufacturers are that do it for the low and get the physical copies done. They talk to the artists to create the artwork for their albums. Everything is hand-to-hand community. And I see a lot of it really strong where I'm at now in New Mexico, and the Tone is still doing it in their own way here. And it's just obvious. But the thing is, get out from behind your screen. Get out of your house. Go to the shows. Just the past week of me being here, I've noticed with all the gigs that I had lined up that it was kind of a paltry turnout. And it doesn't have anything to do with the level of talent that's there. It doesn't have anything to do with whether or not the flyer was snazzy or whether or not it had enough looks and likes on social media. Mm-hmm. No, it's just you folks didn't bring yourself out. You'd rather be at home or chilling in front of the computer or maybe catching it live on IG. Now, come out there and be physical.
Right. Give your physical money to buy that album that you want to stream. Don't stream it. Go buy it.
Right.
Buy it from the artist. Buy their T-shirt. Go to their shows. Pay that entry fee.
Right.
To getting there. Know the artist that you're supporting, because this easy way of distributing, they're taking it from your favorite artist, or if your sister, your brother, they're taking it from them when they're struggling. From that, you can be helping your community along and buying something physical from them and supporting that artist for sure.
I know I had to ask you a question about is it possible to get a group of artists and even filing a class action lawsuit against some of these companies for basically ripping everything apart?
Well, as far as that can definitely be done, because the writers and the actors and the unions that they're in, that's the path that they had to take for them to get those big people to the table to even negotiate what's going on. Right now there's the Music Writers Association. There's like big companies like Universal, Capitol, all these people are hiding behind the curtain to come up with these numbers for royalties and payout, and not even they don't even have to put it out there for you to know what those numbers are, or like how are they counting it, or where that money is going. We need to have them be more transparent, and usually for them to be more transparent, you rarely have to go after a pocket, and the only way to do that is to draw class action somewhere, from gathering from the locals to the regional to the national to the bigger superstars to all come together and go like, hey, we're pulling this class action lawsuit against these people who control the numbers here to come clean, because there's definitely inequity that is going on here between the writers and the compositions, the writers and the composers and the publishers and the people who control the industry. So something has to give. I know that we don't have unions or anything like that, but we all as individuals can come together in some kind of action to go at them and go, hey, things need to change. And now that interest rates are higher, prices are higher and stuff like that, we're still running on 1956 numbers here, you know? So something has to come together, or even going to your congressperson or your state representative or somebody in government to go like, hey, they're taking money away from our community. A lot of the people that are around you are writers or musicians that you go to your bar, you go to your club, you go to your venue, and you go and see here. Those people live with you. They're in your community, and if they don't have money, you don't have money. So it's like, we all have to help each other out here. We're definitely a part of this whole entertainment industry, and if one side of the entertainment industry is getting their just due, the other part has to. There's no one without the other here. So we definitely, as individuals and as groups, need to come together and go, hey, big guy, we need our just due. It's 2023. We need what we deserve.
Exactly. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. More coming up with Dirkish and Wolfman Max coming up. And this block of music, we have the latest from Agala and Coogee Rap, plus brand new music from Do Me Right. But right now, the latest from Kool Kim of the UMCs. This is Don't Talk No More. Keep it locked. This is Urban Sweet KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.